Now, Africa's Travel Indaba has kicked off in Kwazulu-Natal. It's the first time since the outbreak of COVID-19 more than 2 years ago that the event is taking place in person. About 4,000 delegates are expected to attend. The Indaba is expected to generate around 72.5 million rand in income for the city's economy. For more on the story, let's cross live to our colleague Vusi Khumalo. Vusi, what did the Minister of Tourism say this morning?
Yes, good morning, Desiree. Indeed, the event here at the Durban ICC was officially opened by Tourism Minister Lindiwe Sisulu, who opened this gathering with about 4,000 delegates who are already here, with about 600 exhibitors who are here at the iconic ICC with Lindiwe Sisulu. The Minister of Tourism saying that she welcomes all the delegates, but also noting down that this sector was the hardest hit by COVID-19 regulations and lockdown. But since that the regulations have been eased, they are back to business, and South Africa has put its best foot forward in terms of welcoming business, and it's also to convince them so that they can invest again in the country of South Africa. As we know that it was not only COVID-19 that compounded a number of businesses, especially this sector. There was also the unrest last year in South Africa, especially in KwaZulu-Natal, as well as some parts of Gauteng. Just recently, the floods have also wreaked havoc, leaving a trail of destruction to many businesses and infrastructure, making many businesses unable to do their businesses, especially the tourism sector. With me here is Eugene Yasfeld, who's the managing director of the Forever Resort. We just want to take you through some of the exhibitions that are taking place here at the iconic ICC here in Durban, with a number of exhibitors offering tourism offerings. Many of them, we are told that about 126 of offerings that are here on display, being showcased here at the Durban ICC. Let's talk to you, sir, now, Mr. Eugene van Jaarsveld. Just tell us about how did the COVID-19 lockdown affected you as a business, and how is the road to recovery?
Thank you. Yes, we've been severely impacted over this last period with the restrictions, but we are starting to see a very, very favourable return. Obviously, we've seen a very strong leisure market following, and it's platforms like here with the Travel Indaba that now launches us into a position where we can actually welcome back the international market. And I think at this stage we've made really a good recovery. Our various resorts across the country are located in some of the most pristine destinations and areas available, and we're looking forward to welcoming back all our guests.
For someone who doesn't know Forever Resort, what do you do?
We've got over 13 properties across the country. Some of the most popular ones and the larger resorts, of course, are Badplaas, warm baths, and then, of course, in Mpumalanga, we've got the Blyde River Canyon, which is the third largest canyon in the world, and the only greenest canyon. And, of course, with all the other properties from Kruger to Coast, Plettenberg Bay, Gariep Dam, Loskop Dam, right up to the northern parts of the country at Messina with Chippies, a Forever Resort. So having all of these properties and for our guests to enjoy, domestic and international, is it's an absolute pleasure for us to welcome them back, and it's good to see the business returning.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to ask our camera person, Babu Japan Sibusiso Matebula, as we are showing you a number of exhibitions that are taking place here. More than 600 of them, they are here. We are told that about 18 African countries that are represented here at the ICC this year. As you know, that there's been a 2-year dormancy in South Africa without having any of this gathering. Let's talk to some of the people here and see perhaps we can grab other exhibitors that are exhibiting different or showcasing different displays. Let's talk to Lion Safari Park. Let's see if we can talk to the business people here that are offering different aspects of their offering. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Thanks a lot for your time. Henry Lacock. Okay, just tell us about your business, what you do, and how has COVID-19 lockdown affected you as a business?
Right. We're more ready than ever. We're very excited to be at Indaba. It's a fantastic opportunity just to meet with our business partners again. And we're open for tourism. It's been a terrible time. Now it's time to focus on what's ahead of us. And we're here to do some proper business. The Lion Safari Park is situated 13 kilometers from Lanseria Airport. So we're just outside Johannesburg. Our property offers beautiful scenery. It's a private nature reserve, and we specialize in guided game drives.
Now that we are seeing the business slowly returning to normalcy, how have you been doing?
About 45% of our business is international tourists. COVID has obviously affected that quite a bit. We are definitely seeing some positivity in the market. We are seeing that some of the markets are slowly recovering, which is very, very exciting.
And now that you are also seeing international tourists coming on board, the borders have been opened. How will that impact your business?
No, absolutely. That is it's something that we're really looking forward to. It's a big part of our business. Seeing international tourists is very important to us, and we can't wait to see more and more.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, that's Andrew Lacock saying that with the opening of the businesses and also the tourism is also, opening up because the lockdown regulations have been eased. Currently with no state of disaster in place. Let's talk to some of the businesses. Let's see if we can talk to the Dream Hotel and Resorts. This is SABC News 24-hour news channel. If you can have your name, sir, and also just to get a word with you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right, thanks. We are live on SABC 24-hour news channel. Thanks a lot. This is Mr. Cornelius Smith. Just tell us about your business and how will be coming in here help your business.
Well, Dream Hotels and Resorts, as you can see from the map behind us, we've got a footprint across South Africa. Properties all over Western Cape, Kwazulu-Natal, and Indaba. It basically brings the agents to us so that we can better market the properties. It gives us that opportunity to link with the rest of the world and do business better.
Yeah, and after COVID-19, and we know that we still have this pandemic, how will that perhaps affect you because the regulations have been eased in the country?
Well, the whole pandemic has sharpened up certain areas within the hospitality industry in terms of your COVID protocols and things like that. I would say that it has probably made us struggle a little bit during the hard lockdowns, but we've also learned a lot out of the whole pandemic in terms of the health and safety at the lodges and things like that.
Okay, thanks a lot, sir. That's Mr. Cornelius Smith from Dream Hotels and Resorts, as we are showing you the different aspects of offerings being offered here. Let's see if we can perhaps grab other people as well. 18 countries of African countries are represented here in this year's event. As you know that last year and also in 2020 the event was not held because of the COVID-19 lockdowns. We know that the strict lockdown was in place. We are told that according to the United Nations World Tourism Organization, Africa has seen 18.5 million foreign arrivals in 2021. And the forecast is that they are saying that they are also expecting that the sector will return to pre-COVID-19 levels next year. So that's the forecast being said by the United Nations World Tourism. Let's see if we can grab any here. There's more than 600 exhibitors that are also offering or showcasing their products, 126 products as well as services
Sir, you are live on SABC 24 News Channel. If we can have your names and also what does your business do? What's your business first?
Good morning. My name is Kennedy Machiwana. I'm the marketing manager of AM Luxury, which deals with luxury products. We have a game lodge in Limpopo, Hoedspruit, that is called AM Lodge. We have also a new product which is on the market that we're building. Currently, it's a luxury tinted camp in the Manyeleti Game Reserve, which will be operational beginning of March in 2023. Thank you. And we also have AM Spa. AM Spa is a product that is predominantly in the Kruger National Park. We have AM Spa Kruger, which is in the Skukuza Res Camp, and we are busy building a few more spas, 6 to be precise. One in Satara, one in Open, one in Talamati, one in Bergendal, and Pretoria Skop. And we are proud to be a black-owned business, fully 100% black-owned business, by a product of Limpopo.
Okay, thanks a lot,
Yes,
sir.
thank you so much.
Okay. We have got companies just across South Africa, as you know, that we just heard. There's a company from Limpopo here to exhibit their services and products, of which we are told there are 126 of them, with coming from more than 600 exhibitors coming from, especially here in Durban. As you know, that the Durban has also suffered massive infrastructure losses and damages to the tune of 15 billion rand. So the authorities are saying that they are trying their level best. Earlier on, we've heard Premier of the province, Mr. Sihle Zikalala, who was also saying that the province is also trying its best so that they can resuscitate the economy. Let's see if we can talk to one gentleman here. We say you are live on SABC 24 News Channel. If you may please have your full names and also what's your business and what does it do? Now that we are slowly seeing businesses getting back again after being on their knees, how is yours doing?
Hi to you and your viewership. My name is Colin Thaver. I represent a company called Southern Africa 360 Luxury Holidays. It's really great to be at Indaba, and I think we're all here to try to rekindle the start of tourism, not only with the internationals but with the locals. As a company during COVID, we've had to transform our business and reinvent ourselves. So we sell domestic wholesale to South African travel agents as well as to international travel partners wanting to sell South Africa as a destination for a holiday.
We know that the international travel has now been open. South Africa is open for business. How is your business been affected by this positive change?
We have definitely seen some form of growth from out of key markets that we specialize in, which is our French market, our Scandinavian market, and our Indian market. Not to the numbers that we used to see in the past, but there are definitely inquiries and positive inquiries coming through that's leading to bookings.
How was your business affected by COVID-19?
Tremendously. I'd say it basically brought us to our knees, and we've had to basically then relook at our business plan in terms of how we survive and how we succeed going forward. And we took the decision to sell to South African travel agents because we knew that South Africans will travel within the country and within the provinces at that stage for small gains, but it was something that worth doing and still staying focused.
People usually say South Africans do not travel even in the country. Are you seeing that happening? Is it really true? Is it, or is it just a perception?
I think it's very much a perception, and I think it's also very much the travel agents within South Africa never focused on selling South Africa, but more on selling international destinations, because that was their core focus in terms of making revenue. But I think everybody had to adjust their business model. So again, like I've shared with you previously, is we reinvented our business to sell B2B to the South African travel agent, to sell to the consumer. And we've had to incentivize them by paying them higher commissions in order to look at those packages so that they can see that they could make money from it by selling it on to their clients as well.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Pleasure.
Yes, that's Mr. Colin Thaver saying that South Africa indeed is a traveling nation. It's just a myth or a perception that we are not a traveling nation. It's just that it's dark in here this side. I don't know if Babu Japan Matebula can follow me this side because there is more light. Let's see if we can talk to some of the people here. More than 600 exhibitions taking place here at the Durban ICC. Let's talk to some of the businesses here. Can we have a word with you? We are SABC News.
Yes.
What does your business do, sir? This is Mr. Sherwin Arens.
Yes, so I work for the South African tourism, and we are just looking at a few of our main objectives that we're doing from our European hubs.
What offerings do you have here?
So we're not offering anything, a product, but we're just offering our ideas as to how we're going to recover for the sector and what we're going to be doing moving forward.
And how is it going so far?
Very well. We've engaged with a lot of trade. We're very happy to have our trade and media with us, and we're really, really excited to be here today.
Are you only facilitating travellers to the UK only?
No, so I work for the UK office, but we're also represented by our Southern Europe colleagues, our Central Europe and our Northern Europe teams as well.
How's the travel so far? Because the international travel has been opened by many countries after the pandemic has eased down.
The recovery has been really good. I mean, obviously we were hit really hard by the pandemic, but we are growing very, very quickly. Our forward bookings are looking really well. So we're really happy to be bouncing back very, very quickly. Things are looking very optimistic.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Yes, many businesses are saying that they are slowly getting back on their feet after being on their knees as a result of the COVID-19 in South Africa. Let's see if we can talk to the exhibitors here. Ma'am.
Hi, I'm South African Tourism.
Okay, thanks a lot. We are right at the right place.
Yes.
We are a 24-hour news service, SABC News. If I may please have your full names and also your company and what do you do?
Hello, I am Khumalo and I'm actually with South African Tourism. We are the reason everybody's here at Durban.
You are the reason all these people are here, yes.
Everybody here to Durban. We've brought the continent and the whole world here to Durban for Africa Travel Indaba 2022.
And how has that the impact of COVID-19 regulations affected you? Because we haven't brought people here for the past 2 years.
I think for us today is very great and a great milestone to see people that we haven't seen in a while and to kickstart Indaba in such a high note, seeing people friendly. There's always the signs of how we can do safe protocols, be safe, sanitize, of course wear our masks. So that has actually been great to see all across this conference. But again, to see so many faces and so many people across the world coming here to Durban has been very exciting, especially we know how the pandemic has affected tourism.
So this is also a person who will give us the correct statistics. Just share with us some of the statistics that you have. African countries, we're told that there are 18 of them being represented here.
Yes, definitely, and we're just so excited that all of them could be here. I know as you're going to go through, you will see also a representation of who they are and what they are, and just a great opportunity for us to unite as a continent and for them to join us here in Durban and showcasing also a bit of who they are across the continent.
This year's event is themed Africa Stories, Your Success. Just share with us the expand.
For us, the theme has just been like that for a few years, and it's just so great for me as a staff member of South African Tourism just to see how we can share indeed the success of who we are as Africans. Really, we are one heartbeat, and that is what it means about Africa and our stories and sharing the great milestones that we do or we have done as a continent.
Any signs of recovery to businesses that have been hit hard by the COVID-19 and also the unrest that took place in Kwazulu-Natal last year?
In the tourism sector, no, of course. I think today stands witness to a fact that the tourism industry is opening up. We are great and we are going to be doing great. And just seeing a great representation today, actually, of tourism industries and coming here and trade partners does show that indeed we will recover and we are on the road to recovery.
And also, how many countries are from abroad now? How many countries are here?
I do not have the exact number. I know I am from South African Tourism, but I don't have the exact number. but I know during the day they will be sharing that, as we have the Minister, the Honourable Minister Sisulu, walking around. She will also be sharing those stats and those numbers during her interaction here at Africa Travel Indaba.
What sort of products and services that are of great experience here on display?
I have seen, the likes of the great legacy hotels giving us great experiences, but also what's great for me, please make a stop at the hidden gems. The hidden gems are those undiscovered but amazing, beautiful places here in South Africa.
Can I invite you to go there? Let's just go there.
Yes, we can go there. Okay. All right. Okay.
Hidden gems.
The hidden gems are the undiscovered but amazing places here in South Africa, and a great opportunity as well. Most of them also made out of our SMMEs, our small medium enterprises who are part of the tourism industry, and they are here to showcase the great experiences. There are great products all across South Africa. So that is what is amazing about our beautiful hidden gems here.
Oh, these are the hidden gems.
These are the hidden gems. Okay. Please get to know them. The untapped areas of South Africa. And they're the ones from tour experiences, tour products, all across all our 9 provinces. And also with the hidden gems, it is very key that it's geo-spread all across our 9 provinces, and to make sure that they are known, they are seen, and they're also given an opportunity like this. As we know, there will be a lot of internationals coming, and this is a great opportunity to showcase who they are.
1 or 3? What are those hidden gems?
We can walk through this way. I don't know them all.
Okay.
I don't know them all. I'm just hoping that they can introduce themselves.
Okay.
Perhaps let's try here with the Free State, and then we'll let this gentleman here explain. I think the word is hidden, but in actual fact, today they are not hidden. They are getting the exposure that they need. But let's focus on they are gems. Yeah, they are the great. They are the diamond of us here in South Africa.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay. That's one of the representatives from Tourism Indaba saying that she's the one who's actually responsible for bringing us here to this year's event. You know that the event hasn't taken place for the past 2 years due to the COVID-19 lockdown, of which these restrictions were very hard for people to come here and connect and also be in person having this event, this year's ceremony being officially opened by Lindiwe Sisulu, the Minister of Tourism in the country. With that said, it's back to you in the studio.
Mr. Khumalo, thank you so much for bringing that to us. And of course, as you can see in the background, more people going back to face-to-face events.